Tri-State Creation Care gave Evansville and Tri-State area residents a golden opportunity to test drive electric vehicles at their day-long event, EVs for EVV. 5 local car dealerships brought 13 beautiful EVs, and 23 area EV owners displayed their EVs at an EV cruise-in.
Hi, I'm Ian Savage. I'm with T. Patrick Nissan. We're out here today at the electric car event. Brought the Aria and the Nissan Leaf. These are 2 of Nissan's electric vehicles. The Aria is more SUV, the Leaf is a hatchback. The Leaf has up to a 200-mile range. The Aria has up to a 300-mile range. Both are great vehicles. I've been thrilled with both of them.
8 local celebrity drivers were also on hand to test drive EVs, and they're here to share their reactions with you. But first, a very special thanks to our local car dealerships who supplied the EVs for this EV event.
I'm Jeff Lyons. You know what I do. I'm the chief meteorologist at 14 News. I picked I picked the Ford Mustang. I'm a Chevy Camaro guy, and I was just curious how sporty this could possibly be, and I was completely blown away, overwhelmed at the acceleration on this car. I don't know, hard numbers what it was, but we were going 70 on the Lloyd before I even realized it. So of course we pulled right back, but it's got great acceleration. It's quiet too, it's very quiet, so you don't hear the engine revving. You're simply going faster and faster. It handles well. It's real tight, and like a sports car should be. And yeah, I'm impressed. Never been in an electric car at all, so this is definitely an eye-opener for me.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Cherry, and I had the privilege of driving a pretty red Volkswagen. The experience was really great. I enjoyed probably more than anything. It was quiet in the interior of the car. It drove really smooth. Even on hitting some of the potholes and bumps on the road, you barely could feel it, but the acceleration was great. But definitely a really nice car to drive.
So I'm Sheriff Noah Robinson, and today I drove the F-150, the Ford F-150 Lightning, and it meted and exceeded my expectations. I knew to be prepared for some impressive acceleration. I have to say it was even faster than I thought it might be. The vehicle, it cornered nicely for as heavy as it felt. I was going out to the weight of the battery, but it felt very secure and very balanced around the corners, and the acceleration was easily the fastest car I've ever driven. It was very linear. There was no wind-up on the motor. It just was a linear progression all the way to the speed you wanted. And then with a little bit of practice, I found that I could begin braking before a red light or a stop sign, and then the dashboard would tell me how much energy I recovered and how efficiently I was braking, whether I'm using the brake pads or just using the motor to slow down. So with some practice, to become a really efficient driver and recoup some of the energy you're using. So I would definitely think the vehicle like this would be something that law enforcement could use. I know that Ford makes a law enforcement version of the F-150, and as these products become available and more readily accessible, it's definitely something the Sheriff's Office will be taking a look at. I would definitely consider having something like this in my home. The price is still kind of high right now. I think it's definitely to the point now where it's worth considering. I think this technology is only going to mature, and we're only one battery breakthrough away from, I'm afraid, saying goodbye to the gasoline engine. So I think this is a great start. I think at this point now the technology is matured enough to where the average family should consider buying one.
My name is Dr. Kuldeep Pandit. I'm a pulmonologist and sleep specialist in this area. and today we are doing this EV drive for EVV. So all the dealers here have brought their electric cars to be driven. It is organized by Tri-State Creation Care, and I have Model S. I'm driving it since 2016, and I have Model Y also for my wife, and we love the electric car. And there's so many good things about electric car. It is very safe, it is economical, it has a very good pickup, and you never have to go to the gas station, and the maintenance is very low, and the drive is smooth, and you love it. That's all I can tell you. And only thing I can tell you is that henceforth I will be driving only electric cars.
Hey, I'm Chris Johnson. I'm the Talent Connection Manager for Ivy Tech, and I just took a test drive for the new EQS Mercedes 2023. It was an awesome ride, very smooth, looked just like a spaceship when I was driving it. Highly recommend taking a spin. That's the thing, the smoothness of the ride is what I can't. You have to try it just to feel it. You can't put it into words how smooth it is.
I am Bashar Murad. I am the president of the Islamic Society of Evansville. I drove the EQE SUV today, and it was a really good experience. I have driven an electric car for quite some time, but I think the luxury that this car provides is second to none. I really enjoyed the ride, and looking forward to more events like this and try more EV cars in the future.
My name is Bill Petke, and I drove the Nissan Leaf today, and I was really impressed with how quiet it was, how immediately responsive the car was, how quiet the ride was, and how smooth it was, and definitely would entertain this as a possibility for my next purchase.
Hi, I'm Linda Lepees. I'm the CEO of Leadership Everyone, and I was asked to be a celebrity driver today for such a great cause. I was fortunate enough to drive a Porsche, and I'm not a big car person, so I don't know exactly what kind of Porsche it was, but it was very sleek, very sporty, obviously electric. I think it could go to 140 miles an hour in like 5 seconds or something. So I was a little bit worried about driving it because I just don't drive fast. So the gentlemen from D. Patrick were so lovely. They went with me. Also, my soon-to-be son-in-law, Michael, came too. And the thing that was so cool is it was very quiet. It was very, very comfortable. I don't know what I thought would happen with an electric car, but it drove so much like a regular car, but smoother, quieter. I would say the one challenge is you couldn't really feel it going faster when it went pretty fast. So Michael and the lovely gentleman from D. Patrick drove it really fast. I didn't. I didn't. But the gentleman from D. Patrick went to 100 miles an hour very quickly.
80. 90.
Wow.
100.
There it is on the safe road. And it was, it never felt uncomfortable. So my understanding is that this car can be plugged in at home. It's not a huge expense on the electric bill, maybe $15 a month, compared to the gas it saves, and it gets like 100 gallons. I don't know, it's huge, 100 miles a gallon. But it was a lovely car, and I've heard from many of the other drivers that many of these electric cars are just surprisingly comfortable and easy to drive, and wonderful. So I hope it does good things for our environment.
You could even test drive an e-bike at EVs for EVV. The golf carts and brightly colored PTVs were here in force too. And Scotty's Lawn and Garden had their e-lawn and gardening tools all charged up and ready for action in your yard. Tri-State Creation Care extends their heartfelt thanks to everyone who helped make the 2023 edition of EVs for EVV a huge success.
Hi, my name is Gina. I'm with Radiant Wellness Therapies in Newburgh. My friend Caroline Nellis told me one day she needed a site sponsor for EVs for Evansville, and we just happened to be talking at the right day and the right time, and it's an honor for Radiant Wellness Therapies of Newburgh to be the site sponsor for this event today. I'm a licensed massage therapist. I do massage therapy as well as raindrop therapy, Jin Shin Jitsu. Jin Shin Jitsu is really my specialty. It's kind of like acupuncture without the needles. I also do skincare, toning face massage. I have a specialized technique for helping relieve migraines. So I just do a wide variety of things. All body work to help people live more comfortably in their bodies.